Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Amanda Ensing, and today we are doing a full coverage foundation routine. With spring and summer approaching, I wanted to do a full coverage, sweat-proof, not gonna budge foundation routine. For this video, I have partnered up with Estee Lauder and Macy's. You guys know I'm always honest whenever I do a sponsored video. If you've been a part of my A-team for a while, you know I've used this foundation for years. I love it so much. It's one of my favorite full coverage foundations. Literally, this is kind of embarrassing to admit, but I have worn this when I've had a girls' night, went to sleep, didn't wash off my makeup, which is super embarrassing because I'm always telling you guys wash your face, but we all have those times that we slip up. I woken up the next day and my makeup looks perfect, which is insane, and I didn't break out. Praising the makeup gods for that. Macy's is also having a limited time gift with purchase if you go to their counter. Look at how cute. I put my little initials on here. I'll link all the details in the description bar if you're interested, but there's some really awesome stuff in here. I picked the lip bag. There are two options, lip or eye. You guys know I would pick the lip. I was really surprised with how amazing the little samples are in here. It came with some skincare and then some lip products. So first is this little guy. It's the Estee Lauder Revitalizing Supreme Global Anti-Aging Cell Power Cream. Don't know what that means, but it sounds awesome. And this thing is pretty big. That's a big sample. It also came with a mini advanced night repair eye cream. And one of my personal favorites is the advanced night repair serum. I've been using this as well for years. It's great underneath of your moisturizer. And then I got 3 lip products, which are really good size. First is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Lip Pencil. This is in the shade Rose. Also came with 2 lipsticks. The first one is the Pure Color Envy in Intense Nude. And this is really big. Is this a full size? Oh, it's a cream finish. It also came with number 450 Insolent Plum, which is, ooh, it's heart color. Yes, girl. And that's what that one looks like. I'll link all the products I use as always down in the description bar. Make sure you check that out. And without further ado, let's get into my full coverage foundation routine. So I'm gonna start by priming my skin. Today, I'm gonna be using the Smashbox Primer Water. For my foundation, I'm gonna be using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. This is one of my favorite full coverage foundations of all time. Whenever I first started using this a couple years ago, I wore it every single day, nonstop. I could not get enough of it. The shade I'm using today is 2W1 Dawn. I'm just going to be applying this on my beauty blender and pouncing it onto the face. This is great if you're really busy and you need makeup on for a long time and you don't want to have to worry about touching up. You put this on in the morning, it's gonna last until you take it off. It looks matte, but not flat. It looks more like your skin. Something that's also really cool is they offer a free 10-day trial in stores. So if you go to Macy's, they'll give you a little 10-day sample of your shade. So that way you can try out the foundation before. I don't know if you've ever been somewhere and you ask for a sample and they look at you weird, but the fact that they're promoting this sample, I think is really cool. I love how it covers up all of my flaws, but you can still see my freckles showing through. I'm gonna take the Smashbox Color Correcting Stick in Light and go right on the inner corners of my eyes. These dark circles are not messing with me today, honey. So for my concealer, I'm gonna use the NYX HD Concealer in the shade Beige to highlight. I'm gonna go underneath my eyes in a triangle, down the center of my nose, and then also right in between of my brows. And I'm gonna be blending everything out with my beauty blender. So I'm gonna set my concealer with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I'm gonna bake my concealer, which means I'm going to use my beauty blender that's still damp, press it onto the areas I applied the concealer, and then dust off all of the excess. This will make sure your concealer does not budge, does not crease, does not move all day long. Now I'm gonna cream contour. I'm gonna use the Tarte Pro Glow palette. I'm gonna contour in the hollows of my cheeks, kind of cupping right underneath that cheekbone. I'm also gonna go on my temples and on the side of my nose. After I place the contour, I'm just taking a fluffy brush to blend everything out. Now I'm gonna go back to my beauty blender. I'm gonna bake right underneath of that contour to define the line. I'm taking the Bobbi Brown Golden Light Bronzer to set the cream contour. I always set my creams so that they don't budge, whether the weather is hot or humid or no matter what. You just wanna make sure that you set it so it doesn't move. Next, I'm taking a liquid gold highlight to the tops of my cheekbones. blush color, I'm taking this coral blush. I'm applying it right in between of the highlight and the bronzer. To set the liquid highlight, I'm gonna take this champagne highlight from Tarte called Stunner and apply it right over just for that extra glow. I'm also going to apply on the tip of my nose and the inner corners of my eyes. The last step to my full coverage foundation routine is to set with some MAC Fix Plus. I'm almost out, I need to get some more, but this normalizes the skin. It stops anything from looking cakey or powdery. So if you apply too much or it looks like you apply too much, spray this all over your face and it makes everything sink and look a lot more natural. Here's the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And also, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe, join my A-team. I hope you guys are having a fabulous week. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in my next tutorial. Bye. Somehow glitter just got everywhere and I don't know where it came from. I'm bleeding glitter or what? What is that hair doing? Dude, this glitter will not come off. So here is the final look. So here's the final look. So here, I'm kicking back and I'm vibing. I'm chilling, I'm good. As always, all awkward poses and go.